Top 7 Best VR Headset 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. Varjo Arrow. If you are looking best visual experience, well, then maybe you should check Varjo Arrow. This headset has the market's most expensive HMD, head-mounted display. Varjo is an enterprise headset maker, which makes its products typically only available for enterprise-level businesses. However, recently they made their technology available to a broader audience. For its resolution, it has 2880 x 2720 per eye and a 90 Hz refresh rate. Also, 35 pixels per degree. However, they are the first VR LCDs to offer mini LED backlighting for precise color accuracy. Nonetheless, they also calibrate the panels for 99% sRGB and 95% DCI-P3 color and 150 nit brightness. Well, if you ask what nit is, a nit is how bright a screen appears to one human eye. In summary, crispy colors. Also, you will need a SteamVR base station and controllers to run it, because Arrow is a SteamVR headset, which makes it way more expensive. Also, users mostly mention how heavy it is. In ergonomics, it might be a bit uncomfortable. Number 6. PMAX 5K Super. PMAX is the one who has the highest field of view. Most other equipment has between 100 to 120 fields of view. Well, PMAX doubles that. PMAX has around 200 degrees of field of view, plus 2560 x 1440 resolution per eye, and a 180 Hz refresh rate, plus the 6 degrees of freedom. Tracking system means that headset can understand how individuals move in 6 different axes: rolling, pitching, yawing, surging, strafing, and elevating. Well, what about the cons? High starting pricing. Compared to others, PMAX series is pretty spicy. 5K Super might be affordable, but other PMAX VR sets are a bit spicy. That's why the 5K Super is in the 6th place on our list, the balance of affordability and quality. There is one more thing. Again, you need a very powerful PC to use PMAX 5K Super, which means you need another budget for your PC. Number 5. HTC Vive Cosmos Elite. Cosmos Elite may interest you if Vive Pro 2 is slightly over your budget. Cosmos Elite is an upgrade to the original HTC Vive Cosmos, which means if you have Cosmos, you can upgrade it with a new faceplate to Cosmos Elite. However, Cosmos uses an inside-out tracking system. In Cosmos Elite, they changed back to the base stations to improve tracking accuracy. The resolution is 2880 x 1700 with an LCD. The field of view is 110 degrees with a 90 Hz refresh rate. However, there are some cons with this equipment. The base station needs its power connector and should be placed above head height. This makes more cables around the room. Another con is the controllers and base stations are first generation. It's a bit expensive compared to its features and competitors, but if you are looking PC VR experience, you can check Cosmos Elite out. Number 4. HP Reverb V2. What makes Reverb special? Well, it's comfortable, with built-in headphones, and has 4320 x 2160 resolution. Its refresh rate is a bit low compared to the rest, has a 90 Hz refresh rate, and only has around 114 degrees of field of view, which is below average. Well, what about user experience? Well, think it has no need for base stations for motion tracking. Although that does not mean it's a plus, there is a drawback with its IMU gyro sensor, which predicts movement beyond the tracking area. The drawback is surrounding lighting may affect your experience. Do not expect to work particularly well in a sunroom or in the dark. The headset relies on specific lighting to position you properly. Reverb is produced in cooperation with Valve, which contributes lenses and index-style near-field speakers to the design. Plus, Reverb works with Windows Mixed Reality, a platform introduced as part of the Windows 10 and 11 operating systems. It provides augmented reality and virtual reality experiences with compatible head-mounted displays, which means it's a Windows VR headset. Number 3. HTC Vive Pro 2. HTC Vive Pro 2 is another high-resolution option. With the latest evolution of HTC Vive Pro 2 provides 5K resolution, which means 4896 x 2448 resolution with a high-res LCD. The refresh rate is 120 Hz and has a 120-degree field of view. However, provided a powerful PC as well. Yes, HTC Vive Pro 2 also requires a PC setup. So, if you want stunning visuals and visual experience, HTC can be a choice, but there is a couple of cons we need to talk about. First of all, HTC Vive also requires base stations for tracking. Therefore, you need to set up some tracking stations. Plus, the cabling. The tethered cable is also a problem. However, you can get a wireless adapter for Vive, which means you have to throw a couple of bucks a bit more. The most important problem is heating. In prolonged use, the machine can get hot, which is a huge problem, and pricing is a bit spicy. I guess it's a price to pay for one of the high-resolution VR headsets with 5K resolution. Number 2. Valve Index VR. Let's get to one of the competitors of Meta Quest, the Valve Index. If you are interested in Valve Index, you need a PC. You will need a powerful PC or laptop unlike Meta, which can work with its mobile phone processor. Valve Index has a 130-degree display combined with 2880 x 1600 resolution. Nevertheless, it uses a true RGB subpixel arrangement, making the image sharper. Is it sharper than Meta? Most VR sets use AMOLED pentile screens, which is a common choice. If they use AMOLED, then yes, sharper than Meta, which most likely Index is way sharper because this VR is designed for gaming. Therefore, they will most likely have maximum technology. What about the refresh rate? They have a 144 Hz refresh rate, making the experience way much smoother. That's why you need a powerful PC if you want the full experience. The Index is a room-scaled VR experience. Therefore, you need to place 2 sensors around your user area. Lastly, the pricing. We don't want to give you a number, but you can buy 3 Meta Quest 2 with 1 Valve Index VR. Number 1. Meta Quest 2. Even after its $100 price increase, Meta Quest 2 is still one of the standalone VR headsets in the industry. With a mobile phone processor inside, it can connect to the internet and download apps to games, up to your choice. Although if you want to connect to your PC for games on your PC or software that you can only use on your PC, you will need to buy a high-spec USB-C cable. You can get it from the official Meta Link cable or one of several adequate USB-C cables. Depends on your price range. Although Meta Quest 2 has a battery system, therefore you don't have to fight with cables except for a PC connection cable. So, what are the pros and cons of Meta Quest 2? Well, the screen is much higher than the previous Meta Quest, which increased to 3664 x 1920 from 2880 x 1600. On Quest 1, the refresh rate was 72 Hz. Now, it's upgraded to 90 Hz and capable of up to 120 Hz. Plus, with a Snapdragon XR2 chipset, paired with 6 GB of RAM and 64 GB or 256 GB of storage and 100 degrees field of view. So there is an immersive experience waiting for you. What about ergonomics? Compared to the previous version, Quest 2 is much lighter and improved on the optional head strap, making it much more comfortable if you use VR for hours without a break. So guys, that's all for Top 7 Best VR Headset 2023. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care. Bye.